There we go.
And we are live with episode, I believe, 9 of the Two Guys in a Six Pack. I'm Nick Seger.
And I'm Seger-Ballard, of course.
And since the last time we talked, which I'm pretty sure we done one last week. No, we did one last week, but we was shitty connection again, and it didn't get posted. It was kind of garbage. We had a real bad echo, so we didn't post. But it was just a real quick episode talking about what we've seen in this week's in the NFL. So we are on week 8 now with the NFL. Is that right?
No, we're going into week 10. Or no?
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's right. We're 2-7. I think
2-7 with no bye. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. No, you're not 2-7. Yeah, because we're 4-5, so that's 9. Yep. Oh no, he froze up.
Yeah.
Oh, he was looking at something.
Yeah, no, I was looking at records. Yeah, we're 2-7.
But we got a big game on Sunday. Colts
the
versus
game we've been excited
Patriots
for all
across
year.
the pond in Germany. Yeah. We thought it was going to be different circumstances coming this far in the season, but it's not. Patriots have a lot of things to look forward to in the future. Maybe Bills' last game. Who knows?
There's talk all over the NFL about what's going to happen with Belichick at this point. Like there are rumors that say like if we were to lose to the Colts, that Robert Kraft could just outright fire or anything in there.
I don't know. Man won you 6 Super Bowls and he struggles for a couple of years and just going to get fired. Is that how rude the NFL is?
It's a business.
Yeah, that's true. You got to win games. But
you got to do what's best for business. And if moving on from Belichick is what's going to be to get the Patriots back on the right track, then that's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, he's not getting any younger.
Yeah, we didn't want Brady to leave either, but it just happens. It don't last forever.
Yep.
And after a lot of thought, like I'm kind of on the bandwagon of eventually it's going to happen. So why not just start throwing? What is there to lose at this point?
True. So you done with Mac? You done with Bill O'Brien?
We could bring McDaniels back.
So he ain't got a job right now.
No, that's just. I don't know what's going on with that. Great OC, shit head coach. I don't think you'll ever see him get another head coaching opportunity anytime soon.
No, he fucked that one up big time.
Remember when
apparently all the – go ahead.
Yeah, remember when he almost was y'all's head coach?
He was our head coach.
For like what?
He was our head coach for like a couple hours and then pulled out. He said, "Hell no."
Imagine where y'all could be at now if you had McDaniels as your head coach.
Probably in the same boat. But I like Shane Steichen. I think he's going to be a real good head coach for us. I believe in everything he's doing. I think he'll get Anthony Richardson on the right track. Maybe not so many design runs, but I think he's going to be a good coach. I mean, scored over 20 points every game in this season so far. Only team to do that, and we're top 5 in scoring with the likes of the Dolphins, Bills, Eagles, or maybe not Bills, Eagles. I can't remember who's on that list now. Dolphins, Eagles. Maybe it was Bills. I don't know. But, yeah, we got a scoring team. It's just if we can eliminate turnover. This season, I mean, I hate to be like what ifs, but it could have been a lot different. We're without our franchise quarterback. So who's to say that we couldn't be winning more games than we are now?
What do you mean? You have a franchise quarterback. You have Gardner Minshew.
Uncle Rico.
You have Uncle Rico. He can throw it over that mountain.
I almost bought an Uncle Rico jersey, Garden Minshew jersey, when we went to watch the Saints play, or the Colts versus Saints. I'm glad I didn't. He's a backup. He's a good backup. If something happens to your starter and he has to come in and win a game, he can. But people talk so much shit when we had Carson Wentz about the highs and the lows. Man, it's the same way with Garden Minshew. You don't know what you're getting.
That is true. You do have a decent enough roster around, though, that you can put a backup in and still have some success.
Yeah.
Not like the Patriots this year.
Well, on paper, though, you guys don't have a terrible roster, which kind of blows my mind.
And we have a bunch of younger guys, too. A couple of big highlights for the season right now are like Demario Douglas, who the kid has stepped up. I believe him to be an eventual wide receiver one. Honestly, I think at this point, just go ahead and let him try. Same with Kayshon Boutte.
And then you had
from LSU, another rookie this year. Might as well at this point. Like Devontae Parker and Juju, I just want them off the roster. Let the younger guys play just to see what we got and then move forward. Yeah. We're not getting anywhere this year.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you just don't want to get nowhere. You want to get the high draft pick.
Yeah. Top 5 draft pick.
Yeah. I mean, if you keep losing, you get a top 5 draft pick. Maybe Bill's gone. Is Mac still under contract at the end of this year?
I believe it's the end of his rookie deal next year.
So he could be trade bait this year.
He could be trade bait this year. But, if that's the case, why didn't we trade him before the deadline?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I know you want Kyler in a Patriots uniform.
That would be fun. I would highly welcome that. Kind of feel like he could be trade bait too. We take a high draft pick, trade like a second or third rounder for Kyler Murray. Go get Mark.
Would you trade?
This is what's going to happen. We're going to trade for Kyler Murray. We're going to trade like a third and a fifth for him. And then in the first round, we're going to have like a 5th overall pick. We're going to take Marvin Harrison Jr.
Ooh.
Just to piss the Colts off.
Oh, man. That would piss me off. I mean, I'm on a lot of Facebook groups and stuff and about the Colts, and everyone's like, oh, we should just tank and grab Marvin Harrison Jr. It's like, Marvin Harrison Jr. is a hell of a wide receiver, but that one wide receiver is not going to change your team around.
I disagree. But think of the highly competitive teams in the NFL right now. The Dolphins, the Browns. Mahomes has Kelsey. Lamar has OBJ and Mark Andrews. Jalen Hurts, he has AJ Brown. I think we got receiver.
I think we have one of the best rookie wide receivers out of this draft, Josh Downs. Dude is putting up every week.
Yeah, Douglas doesn't have a touchdown yet, but I'm not really going to.
Downs only one or two.
I'm not really going to hold that against him, though, because early in the season, it was like they'd play him for the first quarter, and then you wouldn't see him for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But now it's like everybody's fucking hurt, so he's got the chance by proxy, and he's not letting us down right now.
So speaking of injuries, who are your guys that are out for the Patriots Colts games? Do you know offhand?
Offhand, Matt Judon's out. Marcus Jones is out. Christian Gonzalez is out. They're all out for the year. Kendrick Bourne, he tore his ACL. That's a good chunk of your starting defenders. Your number one wide receiver.
To stay home.
Yeah. That's probably for the best, though. I don't know why we brought him back.
What is going on with that? What happened?
He showed up late to practice.
Oh, pissed Bill off.
Yeah, pissed Bill off, and that's what happens. You sit. It don't matter who you are.
So, if you're the coach of the Patriots, you let it slide?
No.
No. All right.
No, you play for the team up here. That's how it works. And that's how it works in Foxborough. If you can't just make it to practice, especially like you just came back and you're gonna have this attitude of just like you're better than everybody else. There's a reason why we let you go to begin with. You're not corner one.
He thought he was.
He was before we traded him before he went to the Chargers. I wouldn't say he was corner one. He's a good corner two. Went to the Chargers, did nothing there. Comes crawling back for a cheaper price.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. I was really shocked that you guys took him back.
Get him for cheap.
Yeah.
Chargers are paying a lot of his contract. And we kind of needed some corner help because like Jack Jones was out. Christian Gonzalez is out. Marcus Jones, he's out for the year. Like that's your three starter corners right there outside of Jonathan Jones. So you kind of have to get some help there.
We're in the same boat there. It's crazy. Like Kenny Moore, he's been a stud for us, but he plays the nickel. But Juju Brents has been hurt the past probably 3 weeks. He hasn't played, and he's a hell of a rookie. And then one of our rookies has stepped up, Jalen Jones. He's really stepped up. He's playing really good ball. But when we got Daryl Baker Jr. in there and Tony Brown in there, it's god awful. Like that's the sole reason we lost against the Saints was Tony Brown because they just kept on throwing it to Rashid Sheed or whatever his name is, super fast kid. Kept throwing to him, and he kept on burning Tony Brown. That's the sole reason we lost. But other than that, Zaire Franklin, which was the leading tackler in the NFL, I don't know if he was because he is anymore because he didn't play last week. But he's still questionable. I think our right tackle drew a blank. Good Lord. I'm trying to say his name, but I'm thinking of another guy on there. Anyways, our right tackle, it'll come to me eventually. Braden Smith. There you go. That's his name. He's still questionable. He hasn't played in like 4 weeks. And then Josh Downs is questionable. He got hurt 2 weeks ago, and then he re-aggravated it last week. So we got injuries piling up. I mean, but every team has injuries at this point in the season. So this game scares me because like everybody on paper says the Patriots are dog shit. The Patriots they suck this year. But I know when the Patriots play the fucking Colts, they're going to bring their A game. And this game scares me because that fucking defense could turn up and just completely shut us down. It's just the way it goes.
There are some things to like about the Patriots on paper. Speaking of which, we are midway through the season. What we can do here is like have 3 good points and 3 bad points that on both teams respectively. Like if you want to like go back and forth.
All right. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Yeah. You go first. Say something nice about my Colts.
No, I'm not going to say anything nice about the Colts.
Oh.
No, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
2 players I'm actually going to group together for one good point on defense is Kyle Duggar and Jabril Peppers. Those 2 are really fun to watch in tandem. Kyle Duggar is like he's leading the team in interceptions. He's got 2. And he's second in tackles.
Sam Howell gift wrapped him one last week, though. I don't know what the hell Sam Howell's saying. Yeah. That was fucking awful.
But Duggar's also like my favorite player on defense. I think he's one of the most underrated safeties in the league. That's a hill I'm willing to die on. It's his contract year. If we don't sign him to a big deal, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah. That might be the deal breaker for me at that point.
Yeah, he is good.
And then he's gonna get signed by like the fucking Falcons, and I might follow him down there too. But same thing with Jabril Peppers. They both also kind of like play the same too, where they can play that hybrid safety, or they can also come in at like a linebacker or a corner position.
Well, that's what Jabril, I can't say it, Peppers, he came in from college and he played everything on defense.
Right.
He was all over the field. He fucking returned kicks too. Yeah, he was returning kicks in college.
We had a guy for that. He's hurt though.
Yeah. Who's your kick returner?
It used to be Marcus Jones. But now it's kind of like we'll have Ty Montgomery out there for one. We'll have Demario Douglas go out for one. I've seen Duggar return a couple. I don't like that. He needs to be rested on defense.
We got Isaiah McKenzie back here, and he literally doesn't return nothing. He's just back there to fair catch it, and it pisses me off.
Kind of wish we could put like Tyquan Thornton back there. Use his speed for something.
Yeah. All right, so talk about good on my team. I think the big takeaway from this season is Zaire Franklin. Like, he definitely, after setting the Colts single tackle record last year, he just stacked it on by coming in and being the leading tackler in the NFL this year. So he's playing out of his mind. He's all over the field. He's like what Darius Leonard was, but now Darius Leonard is Shaq Leonard, and I don't know where he's at. That's like Shaq Leonard killed Darius Leonard, but he's all over the field. He doesn't have like the zone coverage that Darius Leonard used to have, like the interceptions and the strip fumbles and stuff like that, but he's a tackling machine. And then we'll just dive into the bad. We'll go one good, one bad, and then we'll go back to good. For bad on my team, I think it's not necessarily bad. It's like what could have been. Like, I wish Anthony Richardson wouldn't have got hurt because, I think we could have been electric. He really opened up the field. And Gardner Minshew doesn't play necessarily bad, but he doesn't necessarily play good. The 4 games that we've won this year, we've won the turnover battles. The 5 games we've lost the turnover battles. And that solely lies on Minshew right there. So that's my bad for right now. What you got?
Oh, well, where to begin when you're 2-7, right?
That is true.
Just to get it out of the way, the whole offense, just all of it, has just been horrendous. It's hard to watch. I can't tell you how many games where like we get to like the third quarter, I just want to turn the game off at that point. And like quarterback play, I'm off the Mac Jones hype train at this point. I'm not seeing him move forward any. We talked about it before the show. Every game, you get the exact same shit out of the Patriots offense. We'll go down like 10-0 in the first quarter. We will spend the second and third quarter crawling back up to either tie it up or get a score behind in the fourth. We're going to get a miraculous turnover, or the defense is just going to shut down an offense. We're going to get a chance to run like a 4-minute drive for the win. Mac will turn the ball over. That is a Patriots game this season in a nutshell.
Depressing.
And that's not when we're blown out like 34-0 too, where we did that for like 2 weeks straight. So like the offense, it's horrible.
Definitely had trouble finding the end zone this year.
And it's not just one specific thing. It's all of it. Even like the play calling, the coaching staff. We need to get better. We're on to Cincinnati, or whatever Bill would say at this point.
On to Germany.
On to Germany.
That'd been cool to go to.
No, they drink beer at like warm temperatures over there.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. They probably don't even have light beer over there.
No. I don't believe they. Such things don't exist over there.
No. So you got anything good on your Patriots? Anything else good on your Patriots?
Some of the rookies that we brought in this year are actually really interesting to watch. Christian Gonzalez was showing his first round draft pick potential, and unfortunately he got hurt. And we had guys from last season that they were showing that they had improved. Marcus Jones being a really good notable mention. But again, he's injured. But Keon White, he's fun to watch. He's a rookie this year, defensive end. So like Demario Douglas and Keyshawn Boutte. We got Jalen Reagor. He's kind of like a fun, interesting wide receiver to sit and watch. Like another younger guy that he can make plays. And when you have someone like Mac Jones throwing you the football and you're still finding a way to catch it when it's not placed exactly where you need it to be, I think if we were to get an improvement at quarterback, a lot of these guys are really going to shine.
So what do you want to see with the Patriots offense moving forward? Are you done with the season? Tank, draft a quarterback, and if you're drafting a quarterback, what quarterback are you looking at?
I don't know if we necessarily draft a quarterback. I personally would like to see us trade for somebody and use some draft capital that we have stored up. I would like to see us go get Kyler Murray. I think
cool.
That situation with the Cardinals, I think he's probably done there. We can probably get him for cheap. And I like Kyler Murray.
Would you take Justin Fields?
I would take Justin Fields too. I wanted Justin Fields over Mac Jones.
Yeah.
And
I think he gets a lot of shit.
I think that if we were to change up the coaching staff, rumor has it that the home run hit that Robert Kraft has in mind is go and trade for Mike Vrabel. Try to get him away from Tennessee and bring him up to New England to be head coach.
I think that's the only place that would get him away from Tennessee is coming back home to New England.
He is a Patriot Hall of Famer now, too. 2023 inductee.
Yeah.
So that all would line up. I think Gerard Mayo should become our defensive coordinator. And we could potentially even bring Josh McDaniels back as OC.
Get Vince Wilfork in there for a defensive line coach.
Yeah, there we go. Bring in Julian Edelman for a wide receiver coach, too.
Fuck it. Bring in Brady for a quarterback coach.
If only he was a minority owner of the Raiders. Just have him come back and be coach.
Just go ahead and get back to the whole 2000 generation. Get the whole team back together.
Well, I think a Mike Vrabel system with a mobile quarterback, I mean, the pieces are there. He's a defensive-minded guy, but he can clearly run an offense.
Yeah.
You got to play against him twice a year. You would know more about that than I do.
They always give us fucking problems. And it's never Derrick Henry, really. We usually stop Derrick Henry, and it's somehow fucking Tannehill pulls a rabbit out of his hat. And
it's not Tannehill no more.
I know, it's Will Levis. That hurts me.
As I said,
because I genuinely want to see Will Levis do good, but I don't want to see him do real good because we're fighting in the same division.
You wanted him so bad, though, at the draft.
I did.
You did.
But I genuinely think that we made the right choice. Is Will Levis going to be a pretty good quarterback? He very well possibly could be. But I think Anthony Richardson fits Shane Steichen's offense better than Will Levis would have.
The question I have for you is, when Richardson comes back, do you think this injury is going to have any negative effects to his run game? Seger
I
for
don't
some.
think so. I think they've already talked about taking out some design runs because every time he got hurt, it was a design run. Like Mahomes, he don't have design runs. He runs when
No,
he has to, and he
right.
does it smart, and he hardly ever gets hit. And if Anthony Richardson did that, I mean, he's a hell of a lot faster than Mahomes. He's running away from guys.
But think about it like Cam Newton, like pre and then post his injury, his ACL tear.
Yeah.
Like he didn't necessarily recover from that, and
No.
that's what comes to mind because like
Yeah.
Cam Jackson and whatnot, whatever he used to call himself in college.
Well, apparently this was a nagging injury. It actually happened in high school, but he's just kept playing through it and playing through it and playing through it. And I guess it got to the point where it was like done. But apparently, like the surgery was completely successful. They are saying it's going to be a full recovery. So he's actually coming back to the team today, I believe. I think he came back to the team today and maybe traveling over to Germany with them. I mean, obviously not playing, but to be there with them. I mean, nobody can be like Aaron Rodgers.
Oh no, golly!
That's impressive.
It just makes shit worse. Like you thought that we wouldn't have to deal with him. We still have to play the Jets again.
Yeah, he's like, hold my Achilles. Watch this.
I'm gonna go kick Belichick. Right, gonna kick him down a couple more notches.
Yeah. I mean, just the progress that he's made so far, and like he's out there pregame throwing 40-yard passes. It's unbelievable.
Right?
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe the Jets can turn it around.
Kirk Cousins probably sitting on his couch, probably like, this shit hurts his head like hell. I'm not getting out there throwing no football.
No. Jefferson's out anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just at home laughing about it. That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah. Apparently, Josh Dobbs, apparently he's like a rocket scientist. Did you hear that?
No, I did not hear that.
Like, I guess like in college or whatever, he has like all the degrees that he can legit be a rocket scientist. He's like super, super smart. He plays quarterback.
He plays quarterback. Well, you need a smart person to play quarterback. So I guess a rocket scientist fits that description.
That's true. Oh, shit. Well, we are coming up on 30 minutes on this episode. We've been trying to keep them pretty short. I do have the list in front of me. Is there any game that you know of that excites you for this week? Obviously, besides ours, which ours might not even excite you.
What are the matchups this weekend?
All right, let's see here. We are on week 10. Houston versus Cincinnati. That actually might turn out to be a pretty good game.
CJ Stroud's lighting it up right now.
He is. He's a legend. He's definitely rookie of the year in my eyes right now.
He's a free agent in fantasy. He's just kind of sitting there.
I played him 1 week, and he fucking shit on me 1 week. Basically his only bad week he's had.
I think I had him as a backup for like 2 weeks, and Joe Burrow was there, and I was like, well, nobody else is going to take him. So, but look at it.
San Francisco plays Jacksonville. That'd be a pretty good game.
That could be a fun one. Purdy versus Lawrence. Speaking of which, get Chase Young for the Niners.
Atlanta plays Arizona. When Kyler coming back, that actually could be a fun game to watch.
Who do you take in that scenario?
I'd have to look at the odds on that, but I honestly might take Arizona because they have fought like hell. They fought like hell in a lot of their games.
They have, but you don't know how Kyler's going to be when he comes back too. I would go with Atlanta.
Yeah, he could play. He could play scared too. You never know.
Right. If they decide to use B. John and Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. Detroit versus the Chargers. That'd be a pretty good game. Should be.
If the season
You
ended
don't know
today,
what
the Lions
Chargers
would be in
are
the
getting.
playoffs.
Lions are
We
fucking good.
we live in a weird time right now.
Yeah.
The Patriots are
Browns would be in
2-7 in
the playoffs too.
and the Browns and the Lions are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive,
Uh,
right?
Other than that, the Sunday night game is New York Jets and Vegas, and
Oh God.
Vegas played like they did last week. That could be a fucking game. And then how in the fuck does Denver Broncos get another primetime game?
I mean, they beat the Chiefs.
They did beat the Chiefs.
Had what 4 or 5 turnovers in that game from Mahomes. That was impressive.
I thought they
Almost like the
played.
time the Patriots beat the Bills a couple of weeks ago. That was kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, but you never know who the Bills are going to be. I thought the Broncos played the Chiefs on primetime. Maybe they didn't. No, they just played at 4:30. Huh. I thought they had a primetime game. But this fucking primetime game tomorrow, oh my gosh. Oh, it was
That's
Carolina.
what I thought.
Carolina Panthers versus the Bears. Oh my God.
Hey, it's fun to watch two bad teams go at it.
I'm taking the under. Yeah, that's a bad one.
Yeah, it's not a fun one to watch.
Well, I hope the Bears win because fuck Frank Wright. That's all I got to say about that.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank Reich.
But that kind of wraps it up for this week. I'm gonna fucking head to bed because I am chasing monster whitetails in the morning. And that actually brings me to one little wrap-up segment or whatever. I forgot to even mention it. But the boys at First Form, it's a supplement company, and they're really based in the outdoors and stuff. I just partnered with them today, and I'm part of their Legionnaire program. So I will be having a link where you guys can buy supplements from them. I'll have like all the tools to meet up with sponsored athletes, maybe go on some trips. Maybe me and my boy here will go on some trips and fucking hunt some animals. I'm heading out in the woods tomorrow. I have at least 7 shooter bucks on my camera, and I'm super pumped. But I shout out to these guys, the First Form. They're amazing. If you can't afford the money to buy their supplements or whatever, and you're a big energy drink guy, buy their energy drinks. They are phenomenal. I love them. We'll have more about that. I'm going to make a separate post probably on my Instagram tomorrow morning, and I will also be recording my whole morning routine. Lights out.
Oh. There we go. There we go.
I will also be recording my whole morning routine tomorrow, going out to the woods, set up, hopefully recording a big buck, but it'd be basically what's it called? A blog. Or no, it's a vlog. It's a video log.
A vlog.
Like the cool kids do. I should be making a video about it tomorrow, so I'm super pumped about it. But with that, I think it's time to sign off.
Sounds like a good one.
All right.
Sounds like
Take her easy, man.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
See ya.